Devastating floods in the southern U.S. state of Tennessee have left at least 21 people dead and dozens missing, local officials said in what they warned was a preliminary toll.
Iran's President Ebrahim Raisi called on Japan to release Iranian funds frozen in the country because of U.S. sanctions, Iranian state TV reported after the president met with the visiting Japanese foreign minister.
Three major miscalculations about time, will and trust caused the collapse of the American plan for an orderly withdrawal from Afghanistan, claims a New York Times report published on Sunday. The Americans consistently believed they had the luxury of time. Their military commanders overestimated the will of the Afghan forces to fight, and put too much faith in President Ashraf Ghani, who fled Kabul as it fell, the report pointed out.
A firefight broke out between unidentified gunmen, Western security forces and Afghan guards at the north gate of Kabul Airport on Monday, Germany's armed forces said, as thousands of Afghans and foreigners thronged the airport, seeking to flee Taliban rule. One Afghan guard was killed and 3 others were injured in the battle.
Afghans who managed to make the weeks-long journey through Iran on foot to the Turkish border face a 3-meter-high wall, ditches or barbed wire as Turkish authorities step up efforts to block any refugee influx into the country.
The United States has enlisted the help of 6 commercial airlines to help transport people after their evacuation from Afghanistan as Washington seeks to step up the pace of departures of Americans and at-risk Afghans from Kabul.
U.K Prime Minister Boris Johnson will personally plead with Joe Biden to extend a deadline for U.S. troops leaving Afghanistan to allow more people to flee the reign of terror of the Taliban. He will use an emergency G7 summit of the world's most powerful leaders to appeal to the U.S. president to delay the August 31st deadline to tackle the chaos and mayhem at Kabul Airport.
Foreign Minister of Pakistan Shah Mahmood Qureshi says he will visit Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Iran and hold talks with their leadership in the context of Afghan situation. He said, being a multi-ethnic country, Pakistan supports the formation of a broad-based and an inclusive government in Afghanistan.
Prime Minister Imran Khan on Monday has chaired a key meeting and discussed important national issues. During the meeting, the Premier also deliberated upon the current situation of Afghanistan and policy of Pakistan in this regard.
Pakistan marked a grim milestone Monday morning as its coronavirus death toll reached 25,000. The National Command and Operations Center's website reported 80 deaths from the last 24 hours. An additional 3,772 positive coronavirus cases were recorded. The positivity rate now stands at 7%.
The PMLN is ready to support a no-confidence motion to overthrow the government if the Pakistan People's Party makes a workable proposal. Speaking at a news conference, PMLN Secretary General Ahsan Iqbal said,
Supreme Court's Human Rights Cell has taken notice of the incident of harassment of a female TikToker at Minar-e-Pakistan. Punjab Inspector General has submitted report to Supreme Court Human Rights Cell in this regard. According to the report, geofencing data was collected with the help of intelligence agencies.
The wash ceremony of Holy Kaaba will be held on Monday. On behalf of the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, Prince Khalid Al Faisal, Governor of Makkah will wash the Holy Kaaba with a mixture that consists of the finest rose and Zamzam water.
The State Bank of Pakistan has announced today that it will launch a new data portal SBP Asan-aided focused on economic development indicators. The new portal will enable users to easily access, visualize and download the economic data covering monetary, the balance of payments and other sectors of the economy, SBP said.
PayPal Holdings Inc. will allow customers in the UK to buy, sell, and hold Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies starting this week, the company said on Monday. The rollout, which marks the first international expansion of PayPal's cryptocurrency services outside of the United States, could inspire further mainstream adoption of the new asset class.